Shocker coming in from Australia. There appears to be an alleged racial attack on an Indian student in Australia. The student has received grievous injuries. We are trying to ascertain further details. It's a developing story. But I can tell you now that this is another racial attack that has taken place, again on an Indian student. His identity has been confirmed as Shubham. He is a PhD student and is currently residing in Sydney in Australia. The student has been hospitalized. He's undergoing surgery for now. Shubham was pursuing his PhD in the New South Wales University, but this racial attack on the student in the country is clearly raising alarm bells about the sort of hate crimes and racial attacks that are taking place not only on specifically the Indian students, but across, like the Asian students continue to face these attacks. So this is the second attack that has surfaced in the past few years. We'll try and get you reactions coming in. This is from Sydney in Australia. The student has been identified as Shubham. Hospitalized, is undergoing surgery and treatment. He was pursuing a PhD in the New South Wales University, and we're being told that he was stabbed 11 times. Stabbed 11 times by the assailant, and this has been now, according to the family of Shubham, they are clearly mentioning this as a racial attack on him. The visual on your screens right now. He is undergoing treatment there in the hospital. All right, so that's the big news coming in from Australia. An Indian student, Shubham, has been stabbed 11 times and thereby now undergoing surgery. But clearly the family in complete panic right now and have called this a racial attack. Right, we're trying to connect to our reporters in just a short while. But the brutal attack with a knife, stabbed 11 times, and this happened actually on 6th of October. So he's been since then undergoing treatment in a hospital. We're also being told that his parents are based in Agra and are absolutely petrified and concerned for their son, and expectedly so. Milan Sharma joins me with the latest on that. Milan, what are the details that you are picking up about the assailant, the suspect? Has he been arrested? What is the family saying? And clearly, what is the health status of this young man?
Well, currently this brutal attack that has taken place on this man, what we know right now is perhaps that while Shubham's father was speaking to him, was trying to speak to him on the phone, his phone was also not reachable after this attack happened. But Shubham's friends who are in Australia have been contacted in this particular matter, and his family who lives in Agra, at least 20 kilometers from Agra in a village, has already been apprised of this brutal attack right now. And the family is trying to seek some help from the External Affairs Ministry also on this matter, because prima facie it seems to be a brutal racial attack that has taken place on him, and certainly more investigation needs to be done. But what we have gathered from the sources is that the External Affairs Ministry is also trying to gather more details on what may have transpired. And certainly this kind of attack, racial attacks, are a blot on community, and especially for Indians who travel abroad in Australia.
Stay on with me, Milan Sharma, because I just want to apprise our viewers about details that are coming in. The young man, we are being told, has suffered multiple wounds on the body. He's undergoing surgery and treatment right now. The incident happened on 6th of October. His family is based in Agra. One of the family members is likely to, via the government help, is likely to be heading to Australia soon. But that remains, remember, at this point about the health status as well. Now, this is being mentioned as a racial attack. So any details about, if the suspect was known to the boy, and what are the authorities there saying in Australia? Because it is concerning. There are many Indian students who head to Australia not only to undergo studies but look for work opportunities, for resident visas as well. So what are you picking up about the details about any reaction that has come in from the government yet, Milan?
Pooja, details are pretty few at this point because, as you mentioned, there are multiple injuries that he has sustained, Shubham Garg, and what we know is that he had gone to Australia to pursue his PhD, like many other students who actually go abroad to study. And he's perhaps been, attacked by someone in a fit of rage. And what we're being told at the moment that it seems to be a racial attack. And this creates a big issue because, when you are looking at these kind of attacks, it's difficult to understand whether the Australian government or the police has taken the matter into hands and taken any action on the perpetrators. But at this point, we know that more details are awaited, more details are being gathered, and also because the family has been apprised of the matter, who live in Agra in India, they have tried to contact the External Affairs Ministry on the same. And what we know,
keep tracking the latest. This is very concerning. A 27-year-old who is studying for PhD in a university in Australia has been stabbed apparently 11 times with grievous wounds on his body, face, chest and abdomen. He's undergoing surgery. We'll continue to track this big story. His family is based in Agra, concerned, petrified about this racial attack that has taken place on the young man.